Lizzo's argument was fat shaming versus like skinny shaming or like body shaming in general. She was highlighting how fat shaming is worse than, like, for example, and you see, I'm skinny, but if you were to call him fat, it hits differently than you calling me skinny, because fat people live around like an entire stigma and an entire like isolated culture where they get looked at and ridiculed differently than somebody that's skinny would.
And me and you talked about this as well a while ago. And what we had talked about was like, you have to understand that like if you're in the public light, that being fat isn't attractive to everyone. That's just the reality. If you don't think that's not reality, then that's absurd.
Fat bitches K.
Huh?
Fat bitches K. FBK till I die.
She trying to say, so she basically,
so hold on, let me see if I can find the video, but go ahead.
She basically trying to say like, oh, like fat people should get like more credibility or whatever the case may be.
Nah, she was just saying because you know how people talking about like Coy Leray and her body and shit like that, and people are shaming Coy Leray for like being skinny and like she looked like this, the X, Y, and Z, and they like basically people are trying to gain sympathy for the fact that
damn, where is that?
She's skinny and she's being body shamed, but Lizzo is saying that she's fat and she gets body shamed, and fat people don't go through the same, or it's not to the same magnitude. Because at the end of the day, skinny with clothes on is still acceptable, she was saying, and being fat with clothes on is a whole different spectrum. Like they live under a whole different, like, for me.
A lot of, well, I mean, it's kind of true. Like a lot of people that's skinny don't really get backlash, so like not like that, you feel me, versus like fat people. You know, fat people, you get like, you know how many like, you know how much people that's fat and they get bullied versus skinny people. Like a lot of skinny people, majority fat people get bullied way more than skinny people. And
I found it here. Look.
Raise your hand if you want to be treated like how black people are treated in this country. Or raise your hand if you would wake up and be black tomorrow. And nobody raised their hand. And that's because they know that there's some systemic bullshit that happens to black people that does not happen to them and will never happen to white people. So, yes, if I asked you right now, have you been shamed? Yes, you've been through a lot. Yes, it sucks being a person in this society because we have to go through so much to love ourselves. But would you switch places with a fat person's body tomorrow? Not, because you know that there's a whole system that oppresses fat people that you do not experience and that you will never experience. So let's remember, body positivity, yes, we want to end harassment and shame, but we also are working to dismantle a system that oppresses fat people. Would you wake up and trade places?
I ain't gonna lie.
That one that with the curly hair, why she not moving her mouth? She talk like her mouth is like gone.
Okay.
So about that, she got shut the fuck up for life. Word. Okay. I agree that there is a sense of like fat shaming that happens. And there are some people who cannot control it. I agree with all of that. That being said, everyone is not in that bubble. There are just some lazy people out there. I'm one of those lazy people. It's okay if you fat shame me. I'm not going to cry. Now, some people are more sensitive than me, and I agree that it's definitely sometimes some of those situations where, like, some people just can't handle that. I've been, like, bullied for being fat.
Nigga, I'm
not that fat.
I've been teased for being skinny.
Point that's being made here is that sometimes for some people, for the people that understand, and this is where it gets a little difficult. Okay, so again, I do understand that there are some people that cannot control it. And for those people, I don't think I'm necessarily talking to them. Even though they are a part of that because you don't know who it is and they kind of hide themselves from those circles. But there are really some people who are just really overweight. And when she said, would I change places with like an obese person or a fat person? I'm not changing places with you because you're fat. And I don't want to like wake up every day more fatter than I already am right now. With sweat under my belly rolls. It's just not fun. Not at all. Yeah.
It's not a lot of things you can do when, like, I don't know. I feel like when you bigger, like it's just like,
bro, just try to lose weight, like if you can. Like this whole body shaming thing, I agree that there are sometimes some cases where it shouldn't happen, but there are also some cases where like, yo, bro, some people need to lose weight. Like we should not be making it okay to be fat. That's crazy. Right? Like, is that like,
I mean, if people want to live like that, by all means,
you can live like however you want, but don't try to make it seem like it's crazy for like people to be like, bro, it's not okay to be fat and like overweight. It's not okay.
I mean,
And that's kind of like
it's
one of my issues that I always have with Lizzo, because I get it, like she's big and she wants to love herself.
Isn't okay.
Like, but that's what I'm saying. Like, and I'm happy that Lizzo's happy with herself, but don't be happy with the fact that you're fat.
you could have health problems when you fat.
I was literally
you could have
just
health
about to
problems
say.
when you real skinny. Like, you feel me? But
They're
majority of
both-
the time, it's fat people. You feel me?
I agree.
So
I was
it's just like
about to say, bro, if you're too overweight, your heart will fucking attack you.
it's
bro.
Yes.
it's the health.
But
It's-
that's like that be
it's-
my but that be my issue with Lizzo. Like she tries to make it like seem like it's okay.
But you know what it is that she's famous. She's in a spotlight, right? You know when you're famous, they say you got a voice. You speak your voice. People follow. People don't.
But there's a right way to say, hey, it's not okay to bully somebody for being fat. But it's also not okay to be obese and think like you can live life
But I mean,
this way.
I don't feel like you should bully people anyway.
That's what I just said.
So, but you basically trying to say like, what
there's
you
a
were
way
saying-
to say that, hey, it's not okay for being bullied. It's not okay to bully anybody. That's perfectly fine. You can make that message. But then the other side of that message is, but please understand too, it's not okay to be overweight. It's a health concern and you need to like really try to figure out how to fix it. You can like two things can be right at the same time.
I get what you're saying.
But she does this thing where she plays one side of the fence as if like
it's perfectly
it's
okay.
perfectly okay to be obese. It's an okay thing. No, it's not.
Which I feel like what she should mean, because I don't follow her, I don't pay attention. All I know is that she's large. That's it.
Yo, why'd you have to say that, bro? Like you used the word large. You know what was gonna happen,
bro. She a wide load. I mean, come on, bro. Like, what the fuck? What the
Not
fuck?
a wide load, son. Go
Man,
ahead.
She's gargantuan. But look,
Yo, bro, this thing's crazy.
my thing is, it's all right to be comfortable in your skin, and that's a blessing. To look in the mirror every day and be happy with yourself. That's something sought after, because that means you damn near close enough to obtain peace of mind.
I agree.
And if you have peace of mind, bro, that's something I always wanted before I leave this earth, bro. I pray to God the day he decides to take me off this earth, bro, I'm at peace with myself. Everything that goes on in my head, bro, I'm at peace with everything in my life. I've made peace with everything. To be comfortable in your own skin, this nigga is
You've been doing this all day, bro.
But to be at peace with yourself, bro, and to be comfortable in your own skin is an absolute blessing.
I agree.
But don't let that be where you finish off. Like, don't be that example. Like, yo, my mother always told me on some funny shit. Like, my mother deadass, like, she like I said, bro, she a retired corrections officer. My mother used to tell me, like, yo, if you want to keep fucking up and doing what you do in school, this, that, and the third, like, I see where people like that end up. And I see what happens to them. And basically, she was talking about jail and shit. She was like, yo, you really think you would be able to go to jail? She wanted me to answer. And I was just like, I forgot what I said, but I think, I was acting tough. I was like, yeah, type shit. She was like, they gonna make an example out of you. And it's like, don't be that example. Right. Don't be that example of why obesity isn't okay. Don't have a heart attack at 40 and die because you wanted to be comfortable in your skin, bro.
At 30.
Like, that's fucking crazy. Like,
she
it's
be
okay.
bugging like I said,
want better for you.
Like two things can be right at the same time, bro. And stop making it seem like, bro, niggas trying to tell you to get healthy, bro. Like, I don't know what her situation is or why she's big like that. If it's by choice, But we not about to sit here and you're not about to sit here and act like, bro, that's like
that.
Like, no, because there could be medical reasons. She may be taking some medicine that makes her like whatever, and it may make her, you know, a wide load. Nah, that's wild. Nah, that's crazy. But like,
It's crazy.
but like, if that's the case, then we talk about a different ball game. You know what I mean? And we gotta figure out. No, we don't gotta figure out shit. You gotta figure out, or you should want to figure out how to fix that. But if you big by choice, and keep in mind, I am big by choice, but I be trying to lose weight. I cut out juice. Hopefully by the time niggas actually go back and listen to all our old podcasts, I'm like halfway skinny. Not like y'all skinny, like, you know, fat skinny.
I still got a little gut on me, pause, but yeah.
All right. But yeah,
bro,
like.
I gained so much weight since high school.
Yeah, you definitely have.
Nigga, in high school, bro, I was 130 pounds at most.
This nigga was
Spring bean.
underweight.
Bro, I was 130 pounds at most. Nigga, I'm 170 right now, bro.
I go weight. But yeah,
Hell
like they two things can be right at the same time. You can make a statement and just say, hey, you know what? Like, I know I'm big, but don't think this is an okay way to be. Like, there has to be a point where like you have to say to yourself, like, yeah, bro, I be want to know what her doctors be telling her.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
what if her doctors be telling her like, yo, bro, like you need to lose weight, like you're overweight, this is the problem, and then you go out and spread the message like, I'm perfectly fine in my own skin, nobody can tell me nothing, body shaming is wrong, but your doctor tell you, yo, bro, you might have a heart attack.
That's what I go back to saying is like she just feel like, you know, she got spotlight, so she, you know, speak her mind. But
no, it's not even speak her mind. It's
best believe
it's trying to impress people.
Best believe, deep down aside, all social media, I know she thinks like, yeah, I need to lose a little weight.
Nah, I don't think she think that. I really think she think like it's okay to be that big.
Then that's just crazy.
I really think she think that shit. Because then why? If that was the case, then why would you never ever tell people like, yo, it's not okay to be this big?
Because we know it's not.
But when you're trying to make it seem like it's okay, then who? Like, there are people out there that probably follow this girl and really make it seem like it's okay. And they think it's okay because she said it's okay.
They're stupid. And they part of the problem.
Listen, I'm not telling anybody how to live. I'm just saying, bro, let's not spread the message that it's okay to be obese.
And she's literally larger than life. Life is gonna be taken away from
this
her.
Nigga is crazy.
I done seen some big people. She not a full load. She half a load. She a half gallon of milk.
Nah,
I done seen some gallons.
Nah, there's some gallons out there that really
extra gallons, and that don't even exist. But I see some extra gallons.
Yo, what if she really run every day and she like be working out and everything?
That's what I'm saying, bro.
Like even Megan Thee Stallion be losing weight. Yo, Megan Thee Stallion be getting fat and then she'll just trim that shit down in 3 months.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
because she's big.
But like she gets fat really fast.
Because she's big. So am I, bro. I lose and gain weight dumb quick.
I don't.